Hi guys. Okay, so I know I am not alone when it comes to having little pesky breakouts, either maskne from the dreaded, mask that we have to wear around just that time of the month. For me, I like to stress eat. This time of year is always tough for me, so I sometimes take it out and eat a little bit more junk food. And of course I love my wine, so it comes out in my skin. Now I did just start using again the Spot On. I stopped for a little bit. This definitely has helped zap some of them back, killed the bacteria. So Spot On is a great thing to add to your skincare routine, and just being patient, like giving your skin time to kind of let the products work. And if you do have scabs, like adding extra moisture, like climate control, I did like the biggest skincare no-no and popped one, like started picking at it, and I had one that was a little scabby, and so I just put climate control on at night to give it a little extra moisture. And you do want to be careful trying to cover scabs because it's not going to look good. Sometimes it can actually make it look worse. But just like little red ones, little red spots, you can cover with green concealer. And so this is a trick I learned from my MUA trainer, Amanda Reese, and such a good tip. I had used green concealer before, but this is even better. I was just like applying it with my finger and maybe kind of tapping it out. But I added green concealer and color corrected tinted moisturizer. You want more green concealer. And I'm going to mix those together. And I just have my skincare on. I didn't put silk on. Silk would be another thing if you need to add extra moisture. So I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to take the brush, and you just want to suppose I should take my glasses off. Tap over the redness. So even if you have like any redness to your skin that you're trying to cover with the green, and you want it so it covers the red. Don't rub it in until it's all rubbed in. You want it to diminish that red. So this would work too if you're trying to cover under eye blue. You would use orange instead. So any like purple, you would do yellow or yellow purple. So always go opposite the color wheel. So I have red blemishes. I'm going to cover it with green concealer and just a touch of CCTM. So I'm going to actually do a little bit more. Skin hates me lately. Plus, it's the transition into this dry winter-like air. I think we had our fall here in Minnesota, and it's gone. So it's adjusting and getting, adding some extra moisture without too much for my oily skin. Okay. And then I'm just kind of softening the edges. Okay. So now you could either use color corrected tinted moisturizer and add whatever light, medium, or deep concealer and mix it, and that's going to give you a medium coverage. Or I use my Dewy Original Foundation. Medium coverage, but I like it because my oily skin, of course, it's still going to have the skincare and everything. So I just put that on top of my blue cap, and I'm going to start where my skin needs the most, kind of, but I'm starting up here. That way this dries a little bit more. But then see how like it's basically gone? So you're not going to get rid if there's like if there's a raise to it, but like you can't see any of the redness. Like it has disappeared. And so I'm stippling, not rubbing, because you don't want to rub the layers together. And then give this like 20 to 30 minutes to fully set. Our makeup doesn't need like a setting spray. You could add powder if you do have drier skin, or this time of year I don't typically use powder because that will soak up any extra moisture. And even with oilier skin, I don't want my skin, you need to get the moisture you need or your skin's going to overproduce oil too. So there you go. I have covered my blemishes, and then from here I can go add like bronzer, contour, highlight, blush, and do all the things. So that has been my typical base face, just as I navigate through my skin reacting to masks and drier air and all of the things. So, all right, you guys, I hope you like this Tip Tuesday. If you do want to try this out, you can grab a green concealer, CCTM, or foundation. I recommend the foundation just because it is like a medium coverage right away. You don't have to worry about getting that like concealer. But I will throw in a travel size CCTM in your color for you to mix with your green concealer to do what I did. So if you want to grab that special, text order to 218-429-5010. I can color match you for foundation. It's super simple, and if it doesn't work, of course, 100% guarantee on all of our products. We can switch out the product, but our colors adjust up and down 3 shades, which is why I love these products. Like, I used to be so overwhelmed walking down the foundation line that I never wore it. So this, I use Dewy. It's a natural, but I will help you pick out the perfect shade. But you can grab a foundation, a green concealer, or if you're dealing with more dark circles, we can determine how dark your dark circles are and get a different product, maybe Blush Sense Terracotta if they're real bad. And then I will give you the CCTM travel size for free. So, all right, guys, have a great Tuesday, and hopefully this helps and give you a little bit more confidence, not having to worry about those red little pesky things, because guess what? This is going to last all day. It's not going to rub off. Even if I, get dressed, undressed, it's going to stay all day. So, all right, guys, bye.
I'm gonna